What is up, guys? We're back. So I played a pretty mean plan.
Have you ever had a dream that
So I played a pretty mean prank on you guys last week with my BRZ, and it was April Fool's, so I just had to do it to y'all. So the prank was basically I crashed my BRZ, and then I put up a photo of some crashed BRZ I found online. And some of you guys caught on and were like, wait, that's not his car, it doesn't have his wheels, where's the wing, where's all that? And some of you guys, I got pretty good, like, oh no, are you okay? I mean, come on guys, why would I put a 10-minute video of just a picture of my broken BRZ? Like, I wouldn't do that to y'all, I'm not that kind of person. I'd obviously do a video. Hey, that shows you guys the power of clickbait on YouTube. So, yeah, the BRZ's fine. I got some of y'all pretty well, especially on Instagram. Like, a lot of you guys on my Instagram were like sending me messages. This one guy I know, he like sent me a message and he was like, yo, where are you? Like, I'll come to the crash, I'll come help you out and whatever. And I was just like, bro, it's April Fool's, dude, just check the date. Like, I'm just pranking y'all. Let's go check out the BRZ real quick, and I'm gonna tell you what today's video is about. So as you guys can see, the BRZ is completely fine. There's nothing wrong with it. I didn't crash it, and hopefully I never do crash it. I'm like knocking on wood and everything right now. It was just a prank. I was just pranking you guys. It was just for kicks and giggles. I hope you guys don't hate me too much. So I had some other stuff planned for this weekend, but the weather didn't really permit it. It's been like raining all weekend and it's really cold outside, so I didn't really get to accomplish what I wanted to accomplish. But for today I have another plan, and that's gonna be a quick question and answer for you guys. I've been getting like similar comments on all my videos, and usually the same questions over and over again about like my wheels, my car, and a bunch of other stuff. So I just thought it'd be a good idea to just put like a lot of the answers into one video, like a Q&A, and just answer everything here, and that way if anyone has any questions or anything, it'll all be in this video, hopefully an answer. This is really just all split among my other videos. It'd just be easier if it's all in one video. And if you guys have any other questions, you guys can put it in the comment section in this video. If I don't answer them, and I can probably get back to y'all. So let's start with probably more common questions I get, and that's the questions about my wheels. A lot of the questions I get are, what are my wheels, the specs on my wheels, tires and everything, fitment, everything, and how my wheels holding up. So I have Option Lab wheels. I forgot exactly which one they are, but they honestly have like 3 different wheels. So if you go to their website, you'll probably pick out which one they are. I have them in the Formula Bronze finish. They're 18s with a 35 offset, I think. I haven't checked in a while, but I'm pretty sure it's a 35 offset, and they're 9.5 in width. So how are they holding up? These wheels are great. I haven't had any issues with them. Like, the paint, everything's holding up fine. There's like nothing wrong with them, no scratches, anything, no damage. They're holding up great. I haven't had any issues with them. Another question I commonly get is my tire size also. So I'm running Michelin Pilot Super Sports. Great tire, haven't had any issues with them. They're summer tires, but in the cold weather, they're still pretty good. Like, once you warm them up, like after driving them, they're like fine. Honestly, even when they're straight cold, they're still good tires. So even though they're summer tires, you can run them in cold places. It's just you probably can't run them in the snow. I haven't tried driving in the snow, so I can't like help you guys out with that. But in the snow, basically, these aren't snow tires, they're summer tires. But you can still drive them in the winter as long as it doesn't snow where you live. They're 245s, 18, 35s. Actually, I can read it, it's up here somewhere. See, I forget all this stuff because once I bought it, it's been so long, I don't remember. Where does it say it? Give me a minute. Here it is, 245, 35 by 18. So yeah, those are my tire specs. I'm running the same on the rear and the front. So the reason I did that, just in case I want to rotate them, I can always rotate them. They're the same on both, so there's no issue with that. So I'm running that 245, 35, 18s for tires, and my wheels are 18 by 9.5s with the 35 offset. So those are my specs for my wheels. A lot of questions I get with these are, do I have any issues with rubbing, any issues with any of that when I'm driving around, any of that? All right, I'm not having any issues with rubbing or clearance or anything. Like, it's like perfect right now. My tires are a little bit stretched, so like the 245s are just a little bit stretched with this wheel setup, but I'm pretty sure you can run 255s on this car and it shouldn't be an issue. I think I've seen people run that. I'm running 245s. That's just what I picked. I've seen other people run 245s and they haven't had any issues, so I did my research and I was like, 245 is what I want. It was a little bit cheaper too, and that's just what I picked. I think 255s work too. I've seen people run 255s in the rear. I don't know about the front, but like don't give me 100%, but 245s from what I have Front and rear, perfect, no issues. A little bit of stretch, but not a big deal. But a main thing is, the reason I don't have any issues with clearance or rubbing or anything is because I have coils. Now, if you guys have the stock strut, you probably will run into issues. I'm not 100% because I put coils on the car before I bought wheels, because from what I researched, that's what everyone was doing. They were saying the stock strut was too thick, and it's probably true. The stock strut is way thicker than the ones I have for my coilovers. So my recommendation to you guys is, if you guys are looking at getting bigger wheels, wider wheels, definitely consider getting coils or something, because the stock strut is way too thick and you're probably gonna run into issues with clearance, and you won't be able to like turn your wheel all the way, and I don't know, it's just not worth it, you know. You might as well just save out the money, get the coils with the tires, and then you won't have any issues in the long run. Let's go to my next thing, and that's my coils. So let's get my coils open. Oh shit, I don't have my keys. Be right back. Got my dad's keys. Now I can do what I wanted to do. Let's pop open the hood. I'm gonna put you guys down over here. Okay. Alright, now my coilovers. Okay, so I'm running the Teen, I think they're Teen, maybe TN, I don't know, Teen Flex Z coilovers. And I'm running it on the front and the rear. So I'm not cambered anywhere. I have it all set to 0 because I don't really need camber. It's just all set normal. It's basically like if it was stock, all I did was change out the strut with the coilover. Everything's the same, no camber, none of that adjusted. My ride height is basically stock. So my ride height is probably like maybe a millimeter lower, and that's just because when I put on the coils with my dad, we had to adjust it. It just ended up being that way. But the reason why I didn't lower it, because I get this question a lot too. It's like, oh, why don't you lower your car? So when I commute back to college, I basically live on campus, and I live in Athens. And for those of you in the Georgia area and who have been to Athens before, the roads there are complete trash. It's like awful there. And if my car was lowered, I would scrape everywhere, and I don't want to scrape everywhere. Like the driveway I live in Athens, I wouldn't even be able to get up it if my car was any lower. Like I already have an issue getting up it. Like if I don't go at it at the right angle, I'll scrape. This year, since I'm graduating, I'll probably lower it. I'll probably lower it maybe like half an inch, because I don't really need to lower it that much, because it already looks low because of the front splitter and the side skirts. So it already looks lower, and the wheels make it look lower also, so I don't need to make it look too low. And I don't like driving too low of a car because I like going over speed bumps, and I'm not about that stance life. These coils, I haven't had any issues with them. You can adjust the dampening, you can make it softer, stiffer, however you want. I like keeping it a little bit softer, a little bit more comfortable ride. It just feels better for me. I did get a question about like what coils do I recommend people getting or any of that. These coils are great. I do recommend these. They have the Teen Flex A, Z, and the Street Bases. The Street Bases are the cheapest ones, but they don't come with the top hat, and the top hat's this piece right here. So the issue with that part is you're gonna need to use a stock top hat, and so you basically need a spring compressor to take it out, and then you need to put it back on the new one. It's really just seems like a tedious process. So I honestly think it's worth the extra like $200 or something to get these Flex Z's. You don't have to worry about the top hat. It's really just taking out the stock strut and putting this one in. And they also have the Flex A's. The Flex A's are the more expensive version of this. I think they're a little bit better. I think they give you maybe 16 more ways of adjustability, but for me, I was like, this isn't like, it didn't seem like a big deal to me, and the price was like, I don't know, $300, $400 more. So I was just like, I'm gonna just get the Flex C's because they're cheaper. It basically does the same thing, and yeah, I just didn't see the need to get the Flex A's. Another question I get a lot is about the headers and the tune and everything. Like people ask me, do you need to get a tune? Okay, I'm running Tomei. See, I forget half the stuff I have in my car already because I've had it on here for so long. I'm running Tomei unequal linked headers, and I don't have a cat, so that's one thing you guys need to pay attention to. So if you're gonna get unequal linked headers for your BRZ and they have a cat, you shouldn't have any issues with check engine lights at all. But if you get an unequal linked header without a cat, like I did, you probably will need to get a tune. And I say probably because you can run it without a tune. Most likely you'll have a check engine light, And the check engine light isn't really a big deal. It doesn't like do anything. It's not gonna like do any harm, but it's always better to just get the car tuned, because you'll get rid of that engine light and the car will run like how it's supposed to. Like without that cat and you don't get the tune, it's probably not gonna run how it's supposed to. And I just wanted to make sure my car is running 100%. I didn't want to have any issues with it in the long run. And also I have to do emission tests, so with that tune I'm able to pass emissions. The tune shouldn't be too much. You can also get an open flash tablet, plug it in and get the tune from there. It's gonna cost you a little bit, but you'll know everything's working the right way and you won't have that check engine light and shouldn't have any issues. So yeah, with the header, just get the tune. I recommend getting the tune. You don't 100% need the tune, but if it's up to you, you know, it's up to you. However you want to do it, it's your car. I do get a couple questions with my wing. Battle Arrow, how is it? Good. It has some issues. I'll probably fix these issues later, but basically the issue I keep getting is it's like rattly and wobbly. So here, let me show you. I don't know if you guys can see that, but it's like moving around. And I know why. Well, me and my dad think we know why, but there's a bolt in here that's holding this together, and we think the bolt in there is not tight enough because it's only on this side. On the left side, it's like perfectly fine and stable, but this side's always wobbly. In the future, we're probably gonna take we don't have to take the bumper off, but we just basically just need to tighten the bolt down there, and it should probably fix the wobbly issue because it's only on this one side. This side has no issues really. And yeah, that's about it. So if you guys have any other questions regarding my BRZ or anything else, you can put them in the comment section below, and I'll probably get back to you. I'm gonna try to like answer everything because I'd rather just keep it all in one video. And if anyone else has a question, you guys can scroll through the comments and then just see. I'll probably have answered it already. If you guys like this video, hit that like button. Subscribe if you want to see more content like this. Hopefully next week will be a little bit nicer. That'll be it for today's video, guys. So peace out, and I'll see you guys next time. And here's another reason why I don't lower my car. This freaking splitter is like already low enough, and I already like chipped it just from driving because I kept scraping. So yeah, that's another reason why I don't want to lower it anymore, because I already chipped it once and I don't want to keep chipping my stuff away.